Coming up on Sports Weekly, we've got a lot of high school football action, 7-on-7 this time of the year as we have a little summer football action, including the San Bernardino Cardinals going on the road to JW North in Riverside, taking on the Huskies, as well as Ramona and Citrus Hill, as the quarterbacks and receivers put in some good work with 7-on-7 action. Plus, more high school football and some big news for the Aquinas Falcons. Aquinas, coming off a CIF Southern Section Championship, they will be in a brand new league this upcoming season, and they have Cajon on their non-league schedule. We'll talk to head coach Jordan Brusig coming up, and we'll also hear from Rich McClure, the head coach at San Gorgonio. A fresh, new, and positive vibe around San G practice as the Spartans are hoping to have a real bounce-back season this upcoming year. And finally, Kenny Clark, the pride of Carter High School. He'll be back here locally for his youth football camp, just wrapping up mini camp with the Green Bay Packers. We will hear from Kenny Clark as well. All that coming up on this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. Welcome to Sports Weekly on IEMG, everybody. I am your host, Pep Fernandez. We've got some great high school football highlights, video interviews on the show, and we will do even more in the coming weeks as we make our way to August 19th. That is week 0 for high school football this season. Now, as we look ahead to the next high school football season, the 2022 campaign, the Aquinas Falcons are set up to have a big year. They're going to be in a new league. They're coming off a CIF championship. And guess what? They are going to play Cajon in non-league action. What a great schedule for the Aquinas Falcons. Did they lose a lot of great players? Yes, they did. But do they have a lot of great players coming back, like that guy right there, number 3, Jojo Solis? Well, yes, they do. And head coach Jordan Brusig is feeling very optimistic this upcoming season, maybe hoisting some more hardware at the end of the campaign with another CIF Southern Section Championship, and who knows, maybe another berth in a state finals as well. So they're going to be playing Cajon in non-league, and they're also going into a new league, which makes it very exciting for Aquinas. And we don't technically, I guess, know the formal name of this new league. Right now, they're just calling it the Tier 1 League. And here it is. It's kind of like the old Ambassador League was broken up into 2 leagues. So in this Tier 1 League, you have Aquinas as well as Ontario Christian. And they're going to play Heritage Christian, Valley Christian, Village Christian, and Big Bear. So that's the new Tier 1 League. And the other Ambassador League schools that play football, they will be in the Tier 2 League. So this will be a great league for Aquinas, good competition, and I think what it really means is a lot more traveling for the Falcons. As you can see, Northridge, Cerritos, Sun Valley, and of course Big Bear. So a lot of traveling coming up for the Aquinas Falcons. But man, it's going to be a fun league play, and I know a lot of people have been waiting for a long time to see that big Aquinas versus Cajon game. We're finally going to see it this season. Here is head coach Jordan Brusig talking more about his team and also this upcoming schedule, which looks really great for the Falcons.
We have a tough preseason. You know, we had Etiwanda and Upland last year and added Cajon this year. So, you know, that's been a game, you know, a lot of people have been, you know, wanting for a while. And, you know, I just kind of put the brakes on that for a minute, you know, so at least until Jaden Daniels left. But, you know, we're going to be in a new league, new teams we haven't seen before. So it's, you know, it's definitely going to be a challenge, and we're looking forward to it.
All right, Coach, there's a lot to unpack right there with what you just said. Let me start with Cajon. And I know, listen, when you look at your non-league schedule, when I look at it, I'm like, you're basically trying to play for a San Bernardino County championship because you play, you know, the best teams in San Bernardino County. I mean, obviously, you guys, you know, great, you know, CIF championship caliber team, but you almost feel like you're still trying to prove yourself against the Cajones and the Etiwandas and the Rancho Cucamongas and some of those schools out there, and Upland, you know.
Those are all just great football teams, and you know, we're concerned with just being, you know, the best version of us every single day, and you know, that could get us beat, that could get us a big win, but I think that playing against Upland, playing against Etiwanda, you know, those guys have great coaches, they have great kids. Playing against Cajon, same thing. It's the best that this area has to offer. And so, you know, if we want to get any better, if we want to continue to develop and improve at what we're doing, then we need to make sure that we're at least keeping pace with those schools.
All right, Coach, now let's go to that new league. And I think at least on Max Preps, they call it the Tier 1 League. I don't know if it's going to get a formal name at some point, but you're going to see some new schools in league play. Are you excited about that? And who are those new schools?
Yeah, really excited about it. Got a couple of drives ahead of us, but we have Heritage Christian, Valley Christian, Village Christian, and Ontario's still there. And our old foe Big Bear back on the schedule. So we'll be going back up to the mountain. But I heard they're going to give us a Friday night game this year, so that's a lot of fun.
And that was head coach Jordan Brusig of the Aquinas Falcons. All right, when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG, more high school football. We will travel with the San Bernardino Cardinals down to Riverside as they took on JW North in 7-on-7 action. A couple other teams involved as well. Highlights and interviews coming your way when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.